Miss Bonnie and my sister Danielle Bell has been missing since September 28th, 2001. And I believe this guy right here is the one that did it. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see all of his charges. 2 counts of lewd and lascivious between the ages of 12 and 15. Meaning that there were multiple victims of his. One of them being Danielle and one being another juvenile female. Yesterday, I talked to that other juvenile female, and she has given me permission to share her story. Trigger warning, this does contain graphic details, and I will be changing some of the words to align with the TikTok policies. Before I get into this story, I want it to be known that I will never use her name because security and safety risk are too great for. So we're going to call her victim number 2. Okay, victim number 2 was 15 years old when she met Alfredo Sanchez. He told her he was 19 years old. She wanted to start dating him, so she brought him over to her house to meet her parents and watch movies. Victim number 2's mom got suspicious that he was not indeed 19 years old like he had said. So she asked Alfredo Sanchez for ID, and he provided an ID that stated he was 19. It wouldn't be until much later that they figured out that he was in his mid-20s and not 19. Victim number 2 and Alfredo Sanchez continued to date on and off, breaking up at some points in time. During one of those breakups, victim number 2 attended a party for her best friend at a hotel. This was to celebrate her best friend's birthday. Victim number 2 did not inform Alfredo Sanchez where she was going, yet he found her anyways. So Alfredo Sanchez and his younger brother, Alexander Sanchez, showed up to this hotel, pulled victim number 2 out of that party, and put her in Alfredo Sanchez's white pickup truck. From there, they drove north to Well Line Road, which is in the north end of Escambia County, Florida, and switched cars. This took place at Sanchez's residence. From there, Alfredo Sanchez and Alex Sanchez drove victim number 2 to their cousin's house, stuck her in a room, and wouldn't let her come out. She was stuck in that room for a while. So after some time, they all head back to the Sanchez residence, where they switch cars again, and this time it is victim number 2 and Alfredo Sanchez in the car. Sanchez then drives to a wooded area near his home. Victim number 2 reports that Alfredo Sanchez was extremely high on something. So they drive into the woods, and he parks the car, and he leans his seat back, and he takes a nap. When Sanchez comes to, wakes up, he grapes victim number 2, and then he proceeds to repeat that process over and over again. After that, he drives victim number 2 to a convenience store and instructs her to go get lemon heads. And he takes her back home. After this, victim number 2 finds out that she is pregnant. Alfredo Sanchez instructs her to pack a bag and that they are going to go to Texas where he has family. Luckily, that trip to Texas never happened for victim number 2. She also stated that when Alex Sanchez and Alfredo Sanchez were both in the car together with her, she was in the back seat, and she heard Alex Sanchez ask Alfredo Sanchez, "What are we going to do with her?" It was at that point in time she became scared. Early on, when victim number 2 meets Alfredo Sanchez, she and another friend go with Alfredo Sanchez to Robert Bassett's house. This is the same home where my sister was last seen. While at Robert Bassett's house, victim number 2's best friend, who I'm going to call victim number 3, engaged with Robert Bassett. While in the room with Robert Bassett, she discovers something called a red book. And in that red book are multiple young females in Polaroid photos. You can go from there. So I have 2 messages, the first of which is for the general public. If you yourself have been a victim of Alfredo Sanchez or Robert Bassett out of Cantonment, Florida, please contact me, because I believe these two people unalived my little sister, who has been missing for 24 years. My second message is for both Alfredo Sanchez and Robert Bassett. I'm coming for you.